KTSM 9 News Now starts right now.
Good evening and thank you for choosing 9 News Now. I'm Skylar Soto. Estela has the week off. Well, new at 5, the manhunt for Oscar Sandoval, the man who allegedly shot and killed his wife in Mesilla on April 1st, is over. The Mesilla Marshal's office confirmed in a press conference just about an hour ago that Sandoval is now in custody. KTSM 9 News reporter Jesus Baltazar is live in Mesilla, New Mexico. Jesus, what new details are Mesilla Marshals giving?
Well, Skylar, Oscar Sandoval was booked into the Doña Ana County Jail at approximately 3:30 p.m. according to booking records. As we've reported, Oscar Rene Sandoval allegedly shot and killed his wife, Shireen Algeberry, on University Avenue in Mesilla on April 1st. Sandoval had been on the run since. Officials with the Mesilla Marshal's office saying earlier this month that Sandoval's vehicle was located at Sunland Park. Residents from that area submitting home surveillance footage showing Sandoval walking down the street where his car was found. In the time since, investigators had recovered bullets and casings from the scene of the murder, and as well as discovering a bullet hole through the passenger seat of Sandoval's vehicle. The Mesilla Marshals giving a long-awaited update more than a week after the murder.
In conjunction with the United States Marshal Service, Oscar Rene Sandoval was taken into custody today at approximately 12:30 p.m. Due to the continued ongoing investigation, there are still limited details that can be shared at this time.
According to jail records, Sandoval was turned into the U.S. Marshals at the Santa Teresa port of entry. He is currently facing charges for first-degree murder. Now, the Mesilla Marshals wouldn't say and said they didn't have any details as to exactly where or how Sandoval was apprehended and captured today. From Mesilla, Jesus Baltazar, KTSM 9 News.
Thank you, Jesus. Now, according to court documents obtained by KTSM, a Las Cruces man is facing several charges after beating his partner with a prosthetic leg, along with driving off a bridge in an attempt to kill himself and his partner. This is 38-year-old Benjamin Warren Corsi, who is now facing several charges, including 5 counts of aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. Court documents say on April 9th of this month, Corsi and his long-term partner began to argue, accusing his boyfriend of cheating. While driving, the argument escalated, leaving Corsi to pull over and begin to strangle and beat his partner with various objects, including a large chain, a cane, and his prosthetic leg. Corsi then drove his pickup truck off the bridge of Elks Drive in south of Rio Bravo Way in attempts to kill them both. Corsi's partner was flown out to a local hospital as a result of his injuries. Corsi was booked into the Doña Ana County Detention Center with no bond. Along the border, U.S. Rep. Tony Gonzalez, along with 20 other lawmakers from around the nation, are calling on President Biden to officially designate the Tren de Aragua, or Aragua Train Gang, as a transnational criminal organization. KTSM 9 News reporter Oriana Botaro joins us live from the newsroom with more details. Oriana.
Good afternoon, Skylar. Now, the push for the resolution comes after growing concerns from Border Patrol and lawmakers on the dangers this fast-growing criminal organization, Tren de Aragua, poses on the country.
These Venezuelan gangs, specifically TDA, are a direct threat to our safety as Americans, especially as Texans, since we're at the front line of this border crisis.
U.S. Representative Tony Gonzalez saying in the resolution letter the criminal organization that originated inside a prison in Venezuela has now spread throughout the hemisphere.
We need to identify these people very early on. They need to be prosecuted. They need to be deported. We need to hold them accountable.
The gang is known for preying on other migrant communities through extortion, violence, and rape. I spoke to Border Patrol agents, asking them how they are able to link criminals with ties to gangs or cartels. They tell me once apprehended, they then check for tattoos.
Once they're classified, they do check into them a little bit more. Sometimes migrants with criminal histories will have, tattoos that are associated with the cartel. Some of these migrants will actually confess to being part of an actual cartel association.
The biggest problem with cracking down on the gang is their lack of criminal records from Venezuela and strained U.S.-Venezuela relations, hindering information exchange.
We do have some challenges with different countries. Obviously, our job is to communicate with the country the best that we can and get the information out there and identify these subjects the best that we can.
Border Patrol saying in a statement to KTSM, quote, transnational criminal organizations pose a threat by attempting to smuggle criminals into our country. Dangerous criminals endanger our communities when they often continue to disregard rule of law. Adding, the El Paso sector agents are committed to their duties of protecting the American people, safeguarding our borders, and enhancing the nation's economic prosperity, end quote. Reporting in the newsroom, Oriana Botaro, KTSM 9 News.
Oriana, thank you. Now from our Border Report team, a man from Juarez will serve time in federal prison, both in Texas and New Mexico, for murder and illegal re-entry. According to the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Western District of Texas, 36-year-old Luis Antonio Talamantes Romero was sentenced to Texas federal prison for 20 years for one count of illegal re-entry and sentenced to life in prison with an additional 26.5 years to run consecutively in New Mexico after he was charged with the murder of a 55-year-old woman in Albuquerque, New Mexico. According to the U.S. Attorney's Office, Talamantes tried to rob the woman and shot her in the head in November of 2019. Now let's go ahead and check in for a first look at our forecast. And joining us live from the Segundo Barrio is Chief Meteorologist Robert Perez. Robert, you are just having the time of your life out there.
Oh, yeah, we're moving around a lot. I've toured pretty much the entire Segundo Barrio at this point, but I want to give you a tour of where I am right now. The heartbeat of the neighborhood has to be this fantastic Armijo branch of the El Paso Public Library System. That's where the anchors are set up inside for the Small Town Spotlight, which of course will be happening at 6 o'clock tonight. And let me just show you around. What a beautiful place it is. It's got, of course, high density housing, but my kids actually grew up in a way down here because right behind the library is the Armijo pool. And we had so many swimming competitions there, and they practiced there a lot, so my kids were always down here. It's a wonderful part of town, and the best part about it, it's so close to downtown I-10. It's the maximum convenience neighborhood. Now, it couldn't be prettier. It's sunny, mid-70s right now, light winds. We're going to warm up to the 80s starting tomorrow. Yes, we have one of those days with powerful winds coming up, and I'll tell you which day to expect that in your forecast in just a little bit. Skylar.
Thank you so much, Robert. Now let's go ahead and take a look at traffic right now through our TxDOT traffic cameras. The time now is 5:06. This is I-10 and Piedras. We aren't seeing too much vehicles on the roadways at the moment as we are in that rush hour, 6 minutes in. This is I-10 and Lee Trevino. We are starting to see a lot more vehicles on the roadway. So of course, any evening plans, make sure you're leaving with enough time to get there safe and with enough time. Now, a heads up to riders that use public buses. Sun Metro will be replacing multiple outdated ticket vending machines. The city says the new ticket machines will improve customer experience, and the project will take roughly 3 weeks to complete. In the meantime, you can purchase tickets at the fare boxes inside the buses, through the Ride Sun Metro app, and at the ticket vending machines in the transit centers. And for a list of all the routes that could be affected, visit our website at ktsm.com. Now, over in our community events, the Autism Society is holding their 16th annual Run Walk. The event will take place April 27th at the Valle Verde El Paso Community Campus from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. The Run Walk event will help them raise funds so they can continue to provide services and events for a more inclusive environment. And today, KTSM spoke with the El Paso Autism Society, and they tell us what makes this event so unique.
Amazing to be able to put on those events where families are able to come to our events and not have to feel that judgment, and they're just relaxed, not having to worry about everything.
Now, the deadline to register is April 17th, and you can visit the website that you see at the bottom of your screen for more information. Well, coming up, Small Town Spotlight is back tonight. Our crews are getting ready to share all of its history and how the Armijo Recreation Center offers a variety of activities for the community to enjoy. Then Robert Perez is live from this week's Small Town Spotlight in the Segundo Barrio. Thanks for watching KTSM 9 News, now putting local first.
Authority, Robert Bettis, the Borderlands' only certified broadcast meteorologist.
All right. right, everyone, come inside to the beautiful Armijo branch of the El Paso Public Library in the Segundo Barrio. This is a wonderful complex, and of course we have the library right here, but we also have down the way the rec center with the swimming pool and everything like that. It's so nice. Let me give you a little tour around this fantastic branch here. Beautiful, clearly built recently. It doesn't even look as though it's that old.
1992.
Joining me now is Deborah Valdez. She's the manager. Nice to see you, Deborah.
Nice to meet you. Hi.
And it was built in what year?
1992.
Oh, it's very nice.
It was originally attached to the Recreation Center in 1968, but it became a standalone library in 1992.
It just keeps growing down
Yeah,
here.
it's
And better
awesome.
and better.
Yeah, it
What
does.
would you say is the best part about working at this particular branch?
This particular branch is the community, the Segundo Barrio community, and our beautiful mural room.
Oh, the mural room. Well,
That's our highlight.
I'm going to do the forecast, then I'd like to step in there and see that mural.
Okay,
Is that
wonderful.
possible?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. All right, sounds good. Here comes your exclusive 9-day forecast. Now, tomorrow, didn't you love the weather today?
Oh, it was great.
Oh my gosh,
It was
right?
beautiful.
Well, it gets even better tomorrow with a high of 83 degrees. The winds will be coming in from the south at about 5 to 15 miles per hour. And then we will also experience a little bit stronger winds on Friday. That's going to pop our high temperature up to 86. We can expect the winds to get a little bit stronger for Saturday and Sunday, but on both days, we will not experience any blowing dust. On Monday, that's the day that troubles me. We will experience a high temperature in the upper 80s. The winds will be strong. We'll have blowing dust, and those winds will be very, very powerful that day. Then on Tuesday, we cool down with a high temperature of 77 degrees, much cooler, lovely. And then we'll level off on Wednesday as we climb back up to 86 degrees that day. Wow, Deborah, you were not kidding. This is an entire wall of murals.
Yes.
This is gorgeous.
This year, the murals will be celebrating their 30th anniversary.
Oh, really?
Yes.
30th anniversary.
And we'll have the artist Carlos Callejo visiting in August to celebrate that.
Wow, that sounds fantastic. And do you hear that?
What is that?
Aren't people supposed to be quiet in the library?
Yeah, they should. They really should.
People should be quiet in the library unless your name is Bobby Bone from Charlie Clark Automotive Group. Oh, look at him there. Let me put my... All right. Deborah, I'm sure that you know that these small town spotlights wouldn't happen without Charlie Clark Automotive Group.
Yes, of course.
But we wanted to shine a bright light into Segundo Barrio, one of the oldest and certainly most treasured neighborhoods in town.
Yes, definitely.
So we'll be teaming up with Bobby here in a little bit. Thank you for showing us your beautiful library and murals. You stay with KTSM 9 News. We'll be right back.
Well, welcome back to 9 News Now. It's Wednesday, and that means we are back with another Small Town Spotlight episode, and our crews are out there right now. And Tirza Ortiz and Monica Cortez are live in the Segundo Barrio for us. Ladies, what is going on out there?
Well, hello, Skylar. You're so right. We are in the Segundo Barrio right now on location at Armijo Public Library. Just a beautiful location, Monica. It's part of our small town series, and we are live right now. How are you feeling?
I am so excited, and so apparently I just found out this is called the Mural Room, and right next to us, we're not too far away from the Armijo Park and Rec. It's a recreation center, and it's one of a kind. We kind of want you to check it out. Look at this.
This is one of the few recreation centers kind of in this area. It's the only one in the Segundo Barrio area. So we have our gym here that's free for the kids. They can come play basketball, they can come play volleyball. A lot of the kids come from Guillen Middle School, so they'll stop by on the way, you know, get some of the energy out before they have to go home. So kind of everybody just comes here because they know it's a safe place to be. They can enjoy themselves. We have the rec room as well, so we have billiards, foosball, things like that they can play. Some of the kids do take advantage of the free Wi-Fi, so they, you know, do homework, things like that they may not be able to do at home. We are looking to start more programming, so kids who haven't really had a chance to play sports can come in, low cost. We have scholarships available where they wouldn't have to pay anything. So we're just trying to get more kids, more participation in the center so they can see what we have to offer.
They just like having somewhere to come to do what they might not be able to. Like they know we're here if they need water. Their parents, if they come to the gym, like the kids are happy because they know, hey, I can go play basketball. I can go play foosball while my parent's there. So they kind of get to stick together and they don't have to be waiting for the parent outside by themselves or just be walking around while their parent is doing something else. I think makes it good about being a community center here in this area. You have that familiarity.
And I love all of it, and I can't wait to get into all of it. But first, I want to introduce to you a very special guest of ours. This is Pablo Caballero. He is the director of the El Paso Parks and Rec. And let me tell you, you heard it here on KTSM first. You just got promoted to that role yesterday, I believe.
Yes, you're correct. And thank you so much for that compliment. Yes, as a matter of fact, I was appointed yesterday, and I'm so happy to lead this department, not because of the position I'm in, but because of I'm representing the awesome staff from the Parks and Recreation Department that does the job day in and day out throughout the city and all the rec centers, sports centers, aquatic facilities, and senior centers.
Well, we'd like to say congratulations. It's an incredible role. Do you have any goals already in mind for the El Paso Parks and Recreation Centers?
Of course, to continue enhancing the programs we have, to continue bringing to communities excellent programming, and again, giving the opportunity to the community to have safe and clean spaces to join their family gatherings.
And you know, just kind of going off of what you just said, Armijo Park and Rec is no stranger to that. You are so right when you say that you want to continue to expand it. This is a year old, and it's already benefiting Segundo Barrio. Talk a little bit about that.
Exactly. This is so significant for Segundo Barrio and for this community in particular because, like I said, they have a clean and safe space where they can come with their families, their kids. The senior community can come here and enjoy all the amazing programming that we have across the center.
That's super incredible, and I know Monica and I are both excited. We were taking a look at the facility, and it's incredible, but you do have some unique features here, right, that maybe other community centers don't?
Exactly. You're right. We have a pool, and now is the time that the summer is coming, and the pool hours, you can check them out at our webpage, elpasotexas.gov/parks. You can have all the operation hours for all the community centers, for all the aquatic facilities, but having the pool for the kids during the summer, it's just amazing for the community.
Oh, it is so perfect, so timely. Thank you so much. Is there anything else you want to add about this beautiful area?
Just an invitation to the whole El Paso. This is in the heart of the Segundo Barrio. Come visit the center or visit any rec center across the city.
Awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining us, actually. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for tuning in. We have a lot more to share with you in our 6 p.m. newscast.
We do, so we'll go ahead and send things back to you, Skylar.
Thank you so much, ladies. Well, don't go anywhere. We have so much more coming up after the break. This is KTSM 9 News Now.
What are you reading, Bobby?
Mine is Hooray for Trucks.
Hooray for Trucks?
Hooray for Trucks.
So your book has nice trucks?
Has nice trucks, yes.
I'm reading about monsters of the road.
Oh, wow.
Street monsters.
Okay.
Yeah, this is not what I want to own or drive around in. Do you have any ideas of what I might like to own and drive around in?
Oh, we have a good Charlie Clark Nissan vehicle. We have a QX80 and an Armada Platinum.
Sitting outside
Sitting
right now?
outside right now.
Are you kidding me right now?
Oh, no. No, sir.
Thanks, Bobby. I'm liking my book a lot better now.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so briefly, tomorrow, high temperature, 83 degrees, light winds, going to be an absolutely beautiful day. And then we're going to be windy for the weekend, but no dust on Monday. Ooh, yeah. Not too good.
No, not at all.
So, back to you, Skylar, live here at the Armijo branch of the El Paso Public Library.
Hi, Robert. Bobby.
Yeah, I don't want to drive this.
Thanks so much. Well, Nightly News with Lester Holt is up next. We'll see you back here for KTSM 9 News at 6 with our Small Town Spotlight series.
Hair and wardrobe provided by